Hi, I'm Mark Duclos and welcome along to our week in review here at thedogs.com.au and Greyhound Racing New South Wales. And first up, we'll update you with the latest news regarding our racing schedule in relation to the COVID lockdown currently affecting parts of New South Wales. Now, the lockdown is due to end this Friday, July the 9th, but due to the uncertainty as to whether or not it will be extended, the current zoning regulations will remain in place up to and including the meetings on Monday, July the 12th. As has been previously advised, the state has been split into two zones, with Zone 1 applicable to participants who reside in the areas of Greater Sydney, the Blue Mountains, Wollongong and the Central Coast. And those participants are eligible to race at Bulli, Dapto, Richmond, Gosford and Wentworth Park. Zone 2 is for any participant who resides outside of those areas, and they can only race at any other track in New South Wales. Greyhound Racing New South Wales has scheduled additional race meetings for the Gardens this Wednesday and Gunnedah on Thursday, with full city prize money on offer for the meeting at the Gardens this Friday for all races over 5:15 metres, with the exception of maidens. Now, for the meetings at Wagga on July 8, Dubbo on July 10 and Narra on July 12, Wednesday city prize money will be paid for all races over 500 metres, excluding maidens. And the same is in place for the meeting at Goulburn this Friday for racing over 440 metres, again with the exception of maiden races. For all the latest information on the changes to our racing schedule, just head to the dogs.com.au website, where we'll have all the very latest on any announcements from the New South Wales Government in relation to any further lockdown restrictions. There's a massive card of racing to be held at Grafton this Wednesday night, with feature races galore, including the Sprinters Cup, the Stayers Cup and the Maiden Classic finals to be staged. Now, we had heats of the Clarence Valley Shed Maiden Series last Monday evening, with Ned Snow and Jason McKay each claiming two of the heats, while Reggie Gardle had a night out, winning three of the qualifiers, including the fastest heat winner, Colonel Trigger, who went a sizzling 25-28.
Duty bonus out wide, 3 away in third, Charcoal Valley. Next, Zambora, Trick, Frozen Fire and Henson Park sees them all. Favourite took over on the bend. Shot 4 leagues clear, that being Colonel Trigger over Duty bonus. Next was Charcoal Valley, followed by Frozen Fire, and running on behind those was Zambora, Trick, but off for the prize in the straight as the favourite Colonel Trigger. He is going to bolt in. Colonel Trigger, too strong for Charcoal Valley.
Wayne Clarson prepared just the second winner of his training career when Smooth Heaven took out the final heat, and she's come up with the rails draw in the $20,000 to the winner final, while Colonel Trigger will have to overcome box 4 to give Reg Gardle his first Grafton Maiden Classic winner. We then turned our attention to Wednesday night, where there were 6 heats of the Village Green Sprinters Cup, run and won. The time standard was set by the very smart Casual Glance, who led all the way from box 8 in 25-26.
Katanti out wide between those Scotty and Katana. Behind those runners and checked was Rams bonus. It's out the rear, flattened was Scotty, passed by Not Out Cloud. Getting away the favourite Casual Glance. Pinch 4 now on Warina Express. Katanti out wide of it. Behind those runners Katana, but into the straight the favourite's clear. Casual Glance out by 5, too strong.
Trainer Michelle LILL will rug up the littermates More Sauce and Casual Glance in the final. They've drawn beside each other, while Impress Shades and Lewis Rumble are certain to attract plenty of support from punters. The winner of the Big Sprinters Cup final will receive a $20,000 winner's cheque. Now, the other major draw card on the night is the Stayers Cup. It's worth $15,000 to the winner. And Bar Sandy for Dave Richardson will be well in the sights of punters after she went 38-11 over the 660 metres in the Cup Prelude last week. Now, one interested onlooker at Grafton this Wednesday night will be young Andrew Brett, who has become a regular fixture at Greyhound meetings in the Northern Rivers lately after building a strong connection with a number of local trainers. I had the pleasure of meeting Andrew last week along with his dad Ricky, and Andrew will be cheering home his favourite number and colour of 8 the Pink in every race on the card at Grafton this week. Now, we've got just 2 more stud services to be auctioned for our fundraiser for the late DARRYL Albert Gleeson. This week it's the Boomsire Zipping Garth, who will have 2 runners in the Maiden Classic final. Kindly donated by Jason McKay and Marty and Fiona Hallinan. The service to Zipping Garth is valued at $2,200 and the opening bid has been made at $1,400. Bidding will cease at 6 p.m. this coming Saturday, and don't forget, All further bids must be made in increments of a minimum of $50. To bid on the Zipping Garth service, just head to the Grafton Greyhound Club Facebook page, or you can call the club on 02 6642 3713. The countdown has begun for the 2021 $1 Million Chase Series, with the first of the regional qualifiers to be staged at Temora on August the 8th. The $1 Million Chase Series will be run at 16 different venues around New South Wales before making its way to Wentworth Park on the 11th of September for the City Preludes. The semi-finals will be decided on September 17, and then the big $1 million to the winner final will be held on Saturday, the 25th of September. Let's head trackside now, and 2 weeks back the Gosford Goldmine was conducted with a $15,000 winner's purse on offer. Bandit Ned continued the great start to his career when he was successful for trainer DARRYL Thomas, and in the process took his record to 8 starts for 7 wins and 1 second, with his prize money earnings now climbing to in excess of $70,000.
Moved up into second position, and there's Bandit Ned with a big run around the outer. Then Hot Chocolate, Rocket Force. They'll followed up by Explosive Venom, Meat Pie Hero, Miss Milwaukee at the rear. They're on the top corner. Bandit Ned went to the lead by 2 over. Susie's Face turning. Bandit Ned in front. Susie's Face can do no better. Bandit Ned has won the gold mine.
And last Friday, the Group 1 winner Wow put on a clinic at Goulburn when he established new track record figures of 24.18 over the 440 metres, eclipsing the previous time by nearly 2 lengths.
Has already put 3 lengths on Roman Remiss. Up to Third Coast Model, there followed Ritzer Donald, 4 wide speaking Spanish and Bit Flash. Well, past the brewery, this looks like the old Wow. All eyes will be on the clock. He's put 10 on Roman Remiss, then Ritzer Donald, Coast Model, Bit Flash, speaking Spanish. He's pretty deep there, but Wow racing away.
That's all we have in this week's edition. For all the latest news, fields, form, video previews, and of course free live racing, just head to thedogs.com.au website. And don't forget, that's where you'll find all the latest information about any changes to our racing schedule due to the COVID crisis. Now, speaking of our website, please take note that the old Dogs website will be phased out in the next 2 weeks. So if you haven't made the transition across to our new site, now is the time to do it. On the new dogs.com.au website, you'll find more enhanced features, and if you have any trouble getting your head around it, there are a number of tutorials available to make it as easy as possible for you. And finally, trainer Mary Spiteri had a big night at Dapto last Thursday. She took 2 greyhounds to the track and returned home with 2 winners, including the aptly named Mary's Reward, who also takes our prize as our Sportsbet Run of the Week.
And they're racing now. Mary's Reward bounced out fast from box 5. Camden Hustle showing plenty of speed. Kincaid in third. They're followed then by Jungle Fever. Next came Rodeo Ethics. There was trouble back in the field. Then Zembora, Battle Skyway and Hot Streak. But sprinting away Mary's Reward. And it wins it easily. Mary's Reward by 7.